up 11, dig it. This is the wicked sound from the planet E. Shocking, I would like to take you on a trip. Come on along now and listen to our tunes. Just sit back as we go zoom, zoom, zoom. Who is she and what's the trouble? Who is the girl that... Hey there, welcome to Frank's Tech Help. So today I'm going to be building my second prototype roll cage for the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL. If you've seen my previous video, this is the full armor version that I did, the first one. Electrical tape, everything's strictly prototype. Just trying to get the design and everything shaped down. And this cage actually works really well. As you can go to my previous video and watch that if you want. It's very sturdy. And I thought initially it seemed like it put a lot of weight onto the car, just filling the body. But actually, now that I take it off completely, there's hardly really any weight to it at all. I mean, it doesn't add that much. It's not nearly like putting a battery in, or maybe a couple of metal spur gears in weight, if that. So I was kind of surprised about that after the fact once I took all of this off. But so that is kind of I dubbed it the Mad Max right there. So you can see, as far as the electrical tape, everything holds together really well. So this worked great, but today it's time to go out with that. And I've got a couple of pre-rods cut out here once again today, using the other half of my 50 cents worth of coat hangers there out of my $1 coat hanger purchase. The goal for me, these shock tower covers right here, is where I get a lot of grinding and breaking through. So I want this bar to kind of come back and cover that, and then have another crossbar right there. And then the same thing up here on these two shock towers. So I'm trying to build around that to give relieve some of that pressure from when it hits so hard. Plus putting the skid plates in place is going to prevent a lot of that damage that you might see right there. So I'm thinking of coming in from the inside kind of like this, stretch it a rod in between, going out over the rear shocks and then coming out just over the front shocks. I've got a section cut out here for the back I think that I'm going to use, so I'm going to go ahead and start taping this together, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I have all of my bars cut out, my expansion rods in between there, and I've just kind of got them stuck in kind of freehand. So you know that the two ends are kind of taped into place, and I'll have to clip this down, straighten it out on the final design. So you just got to tape everything into place to prototype this. Okay, so I've taped the original frame kind of down onto the body to hold it kind of in place as I cut out my crossbars, and as you can see now, I came in with some electrical tape and just kind of put these in temporarily, just so that they would hold their position and I would know, where the final wrap's supposed to go. I'll still have to clean this up here just a little bit, straighten that out on the corners, same thing on the back. Alright, so here we are with our final design of prototype number 2 for the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL. You see here I've got my zip ties in place, the same position that I had them in last time. So once again, if you wanted to finalize this design, just come in and strip off the tape, drill your holes in, put your screws in, get everything locked down nice and tight. But to be honest with you, I am a DIY guy all the way, and I kind of like this. It cost me 60-70 cents on the overall. I mean, this is cheap. So I'm all for that. I didn't want to spend $35 or $40 on a roll cage. So if you don't either, then here's one solution for you. So this is design number 2. And try to give you a little more of a close-up on it there as far as the design. Everything goes, and it does make one continuous line following the top from the back all the way up to the front of the body. So if this hits anywhere in the upside down position like that, you're going to be on those rails. Unfortunately, it will take a minute to get onto the test drive. I'm waiting on some new axles to arrive as we speak. I'll get those installed, and then we'll take it out for a test drive. So I think this is one I'm going to keep for a bit. I don't think I'm going to try to finalize anything yet. I'm going to put it through some testing,
and let's see how it works out. Okay, so I've got the ramp set up in the driveway here, and I'm going to try to promote a few flips here, see if I can land it on the lid, and test out this new roll bar. There you go. Alright, so there we have it. It's the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL roll cage, and this worked out really well. It's super light. You can see kind of the overall design as it turned out. When it gets on the roof, the top of the car flips up. It does grind on these perfectly, so it's going to reduce the amount of wear and tear on the vehicle body shell itself. So, alright, as always, I hope this video helped you guys out. Thanks for watching Frank's Tech Help. Peace.
I would like to take you on a trip. Come on along now and listen to our tunes. Just sit back as we go zoom, zoom, zoom. Ooh, she wants the trouble.